Hi, this is Tammy, and where we left off, we were going to paper fill this J. So I've clicked on the J, and I'm selecting paper fill, and we're going to fill it with Joyful Times number 10. So hit OK, and then the O, click on the O next, and again we're going to paper fill, and let's see which one that is. Number 7. Hit OK. And again, if you want to zoom in, double click on these and it might look a little better. And you can move the paper around by just putting the arrow on and holding it down. And then when you get it where you want it, hit OK. And then click on the Y, and again, paper fill. I'm going to go for this little striped one. I just didn't write these down before I started that. Nope, that's not it. This must be the last one. Figures, huh? Okay. Now, once you have them all paper filled, hit your Shift key and select the other two. We already had the Y selected, so we're going to go around the J and the O. So now all three of them are selected. And I'm going to hit drop shadow on all of them, just doing one big shot. And then I am going to arrange and group them. And that way, when I scale them down, they're all being scaled down the same. So it's a much more efficient, better way to do this. And just keep doing that until they, until they fit in. Okay, come on over here. I've got to go a little bit smaller. There we go. They're jumping all over the place. Has something to do with these grid lines. So when you get it close enough, you might want to use your arrow keys because it's being a little ornery here. I don't know if I should be daring and try to drag it up there. It's just not wanting to go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pause this first. Okay, I just used my arrow keys to manipulate it up, and you can see that my red piece is a little too long. So what I'm going to do is go over to the layers and move the joy behind the red piece so that I can then click on the red piece and make it a little bit smaller. Now by doing that, because this is a punch, I may have accidentally squished this a little bit. So if you really are particular, you might want to paper fill that again to make sure that it didn't get pixelated when you did that. Okay, now let's go back to our embellishments, and we're going to select Joyful Times, which is under the designer kits, and let's see, it's right there. And we're going to use this cute little snowflake down here. Have to scale it down considerably, and that goes right there with a drop shadow. And then we're going to use a couple of these little ornaments. This one, the blue one. Again, scale it down quite a bit so it fits. And then also the little green one here. I say little, it's huge. Okay. And we probably want to bring this one to the front. So bring it to the front. And just down a little bit. And then hit your Shift key and select them both. and add drop shadows to both of them at the same time. Now, to get the little bows that are up here, I actually went to a different stamp set, and it's in your content video. It's called Something for Christmas. And I think that it's up here on the normal. Yeah, the normal stamps right here. Something for Christmas. So open that up, and you can see these little stamp brushes here, and I just used like a short one like this, just brought it in over here, and you can see they're kind of tiny, but go ahead and crop it. You're not going to need very much because this one is really close to the top. And then I changed the color to soft suede. So just like you normally do for a stamp. And to position that, you're probably going to want to put the view on. So let's get our other one over here. I picked one with a slightly longer stem for the next one, and again cropped it. I don't want all of it because again, our ornaments are pretty close to the top. So let's just kind of start there. Change the color again to soft suede. There we go. And I'm going to put them pretty close to where I think I need them, and then I'm going to go up here to the view and canvas zoom in at 400 so I can really see what I'm looking at over here. And now I can see that this one's a little bit too long. Either that or I can move the ornament down. Why don't I just do that? There. That works. And then here's the other ornament. We'll put that one down. You can play around with this to make it look to your liking. Okay, and oops, kind of went over a little bit too much. This is where you want to do your arrow keys again. And then when you get them in the right position, again, put drop shadows on both. I like the drop shadows. I think it makes the stamps look more defined. And then put your canvas zoom back to 125 so you can see. Okay, now we're going to start working on this label on the back. And so first we want to go to our punches and hit browse, and we're going to select labels and tags again. Open that up, and again it is the decorative label punch. And we got a lot going on in this calendar, so I actually kind of scaled it down this time. And it about hits the Y and is almost to this ornament over here. Yeah, I think that's about as big as we're going to get it right there. And then once you've got it in position, because you want it to, these points to be kind of in the center of this piece. And so in my haste to do this video, I may not have quite positioned all these exactly right. So paper, I'm sorry, we don't want to paper fill it, we want to color fill it. It's going to be very vanilla. So go ahead and select that. And then it's got a matte that is a 1 and it's soft suede. So pick soft suede and okay,